up. I was actually editing a vlog, and I got stuck in the vlog, and said, why not do a live? I'm gonna head out for something to eat in a little while. I'm in Carrick-on-Shannon. It's really dark here. It's raining outside. So I said I'd jump on a quick live, catch up with you guys. I don't know how many people are going to be on this live. It wasn't planned. It has been raining heavy here all day. So who have we got on the live? We haven't got many people. We've got a few people on the live, but let's see who we have. If you'd let yourselves be known. Firstly, can you hear me all right? Is the sound okay? It's not very bright because of the darkness outside. I'll give you a quick look at go on boy, what's the crack, Matty? How are you doing? It's Matty from Tenerife First Excursions. That's Angela Winfield. Hi, how are you? Laney127, hi Dan, and all in the chat. Welcome guys. This is the apartment in Carrick-on-Shannon I've been staying in for the last while. I actually did a review on it, if you can remember. Sharon Gamble, what's the crack? Who else we got here? Angela Thomas, how are you? Welcome to the live. It's nothing exciting. I haven't planned to walk anything. Yamaha rider, how are you? Lee, what's the crack? I have nothing really that exciting to show you. I just said I'd jump on and have a chat with you and see how all you guys are doing. Eugene McGeeva, what's the story? Marie Alty, how are you? I'll show you how dark it is here, okay? You know, it just gets dark really early. Let's give you a look. This is Tree Sergeant, thanks a million, thanks for jumping on and moderating. That there is, it's just pitch black outside. I'll flip this back around again. Guys, if you can, smash the like and share the video. It's really good for the algorithm, and obviously it helps the channel. Let's see. Tree Surgeons, the story. Thanks a million for jumping on and moderating, by the way. And Daniel Watkins, what's the crack? How are you? Chris Grange, what's the temperature over there? Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. It's definitely not 28 all day, every day. Johnny and John Kearns in Tipperary, what's the crack? Angela Thomas, how are you? Guys, there's 36 people on. If you could smash the like, that'd be super. Spread the love and get the video out there. Guys, so I guess just a quick jump on and let you know how things are going. I am in Ireland. It's my last few days. I'm going to be here until Monday. I fly back to Evie Blue. How are you? I fly back to Tenerife early Monday morning. I'll be in Tenerife, I think around 10 a.m. I'm flying with Ryanair. Pearson's Adventures. Hey buddy, good to see you doing a live. Thanks very much. Guys, I don't do many lives. I'm not a big fan. Living with MS in Tenerife. Timothy, what's the crack? Thank you very much for liking and sharing. As you go, no guys, I don't do lives very often because I don't like doing them. I don't know why. I get kind of anxiety and a bit nervous because I could say the wrong thing. So what was I going to say to you? I wanted to, Denise Pearson, hello everyone, and nice to see you down from a hot Puerto de la Cruz. Don't be making me sick with envy. It's not hot and it's not Puerto de la Cruz where I am right now. Laney127, how are you? Where I am now is in Carrick-on-Shannon in the west of Ireland. And honest to God, the whole time I've been here nearly, it's been raining. I actually took out my drone the other day because there's a bit of sunshine and I filmed some lovely drone footage. Everybody's watching you, ha 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 ha. Thanks Tim, appreciate it. I believe you're in my office and you couldn't find the cable, but we'll sort it out when you get back. Anyways, I took out my drone and I've got some really good drone footage which I've been editing where I flew the drone, and I was really anxious I was going to lose the drone, but I flew the drone under the arch of the bridge. Like, so the bridge is going over the river here in Carrick-on-Shannon. I flew the drone in under the arch and out the other side, and honestly I was really anxious that I would end up in the water. Seamus Moore, you were getting proper Irish weather. Yeah, proper Irish weather, that's for sure. So the things I've done since I've been here, Lee came over for a day and that was really cool. We hung out. I tried Guinness 00, which I can say was really, really good. I don't think I'd do it again. It was a bit strange drinking Guinness, considering it was a drink I drank years ago, but it was nice to do it once. We went out for dinner, we had a lovely evening. I've hung out with my father, which was really, really special. We have to hang out with my dad, really blessed to see him. Unfortunately, he's not well at the time, but it was good to spend some time with him. Seen him today. We went for a walk in the Forest Park. It's a beautiful park nearby here. What else have I done? I went to see my brother and sister. Last Sunday I spread my mother's ashes in a beautiful beach up near Lissadell in Sligo, and that was quite an emotional time as well. I went to Limerick. So I've had a nice tour of Ireland. It's been a mixed bag of emotions, and I think I said it in one of my vlogs. I said, I don't know if any of you guys can identify with when you move away from home and you come back to your home place and some of the people that you loved aren't there anymore, and like my mum's home is no longer our home anymore, which is quite hard obviously to come back to, and I found that quite emotional. So this is why I'm staying in an apartment in I couldn't stay with my dad because he's not well and I don't want to risk giving him any infections, so I'm staying in an apartment here in Carrick-on-Shannon, which is really, really nice. And I did a review on it. Let's see what comments we have. I've never seen you live for a long time, Angela Thomas. Yeah, I don't do lives, very honest. I tell you very often, I'm not a big fan with them. I get kind of anxious about them. I like the vlogs because I can edit them, and when I do the edits, I can cut out the stuff that I say wrong. Whereas on this, it's just live. I say the wrong thing, it's too late. Vinnie M, hi Dan, loved the live vlog at the band contest. Yeah, that was really cool. I wasn't expecting to have, there was a lot of, do you know what it was? I was actually going to end the live because I was going to end the live because I was getting that cold and wet. And then someone basically said to me on the live, said, we're waiting for our daughter's band, and they were the last band. So I said I couldn't wrap up the live because I knew that they were waiting. They were sitting in Florida and they were waiting for their band to basically to come on, so I couldn't just walk away. Dee, you're brilliant. Love seeing you with Lee. I love hanging out with Lee. I tell you one thing, Lee is a good friend and I think the world of him. And you know what? He's one of these guys that will help you. He will honestly. He gets a lot of stick. You know, I see people giving him stick on different platforms, slating him off, talking about his personal life. I'm going to talk about that in a minute because it frustrates me when I hear all that. It really annoys the head off me, and I'm going to talk about it for a second. Just going to have a look at this first. Ebby Blue, the apartment looks nice. It is nice. I might show you around the apartment in a minute. I actually did a vlog on it. I was actually in a different apartment when I did the vlog. I've come back and I'm staying in another one. Timothy Dowd, the Dowds are surviving, and Chris is being a trooper. Thanks all for your wishes. Oh yeah, I heard you were sick, man. I'm really hoping you're getting better. Go Gators, yeah, 100%. I'll wait till the end for the Gators. Is Matt looking after Tenerife First Excursions for you? Chris Grange, he is indeed. Matty, if you're messing it all up, I will find you and I will tickle you to death. Anyways, back to what I want to talk about Lee, right? Lee is a good friend, and you know, I'm very loyal to Lee and I would back him up 100% because he's been nothing but decent to me. He's decent to the people around him that vlog with him. He would share your videos, he'll push subscribers your way, he'll just genuinely help people around him, and he raises people around him. Alan Homemade Vlogs, it's as wet there as it is here in the west coast of Scotland. I'm sure you will try to enjoy it. I will. Lee is a lovely man who watches vlogs. Angela Thomas, yeah. So actually, by the way, Lee is on his way up to Scotland. Lee, if you're watching this or someone stays safe trip, and Matty is saying that Lee is a real gent. And you know what frustrates me, right? So I see all these, and there's other vloggers on the island that, you know, I don't really hang around with as much, and I don't hang around with anymore. Like, for example, the Night Strider, who puts out very good videos, and on certain platforms, they get completely lambasted, slated by people who don't not even know them. They get snippets of these people's lives, like Lee's life, and they just say horrible things. Like, you got to think to yourself, like, where is your mentality that you literally have to drag people down and say not nice things? I know Lee personally, and I know people on this live who are dropping in the chats know him personally, and know he's a good guy, and I think very highly of him. And I see some of the stuff, and they question the way he is in his life and all this crack, and you just think to yourself, who are you to judge? Like, you know, it's like, I wonder if people, this is my rant by the way, so I want like people judging. Like I have no place to judge anyone really. You know, I've done lots of not good things in my life. I'm human. I've messed up on many occasions. So to sit there and just be a keyboard warrior and hurl abuse at someone you don't even know, you just watch a few of their videos, and his videos are his business. You know. Let's have a look here. I'll give some shout outs to guy on ranting. Tracy, hi Daniel and everyone. Hi Tracy. Chris Grange, Matty, have you looked after Tenerife First Excursions to the MacMaster? I hope so. As always, Chris, greetings from a wet and miserable Kildare. What's the crack at Kildare? Gianna Watson, hello. Evening Daniel, it's Pauline. How are you? How are you, Pauline? Heart to heart. It's easier to castigate than congratulate, Daniel. This is true. I'll be starting our touring UK vlogs later in the year. Super. So check that out, guys. Keep an eye out for Tree Surgeon. Laney127. I think there was a lot of green-eyed monsters about Dan. 100%. Dan, you're human as Lee as the others have no life. They probably do have lives. You know, it's not fair for us to judge them either. I just don't find it very nice and kind that people go out of their way to actually go on the internet and write really abusive stuff when they don't know the full story. They don't know about the people. They don't know, you know, anything about them. And, you know, it can hurt. Someone reads that, maybe they think, oh, these people are bulletproof and it doesn't hurt them. Sometimes I read a comment that's insulting me and I might not be in a good place. Most of the time I can brush it off. But when it hurts, sometimes it just hits you in a spot and it can wreck your head. Chris Grange, love the MacMaster channel. Watch you both and Darren John better than watching normal TV programs. Thank you very much. Chris Grange. Heavy Blue, some people are just jealous. You, Lee and Tim and Kevin are the best. Thank you very much. You're brilliant. I love seeing you with Lee. Thanks, Dee. Hi Tree Yamaha Rider. Hi there Dan, Ali Bennett, what's the crack? How are you Daniel doing today? Darren Taggart, I'm good. Yeah, so anyways, that's what I wanted to say. It was like, and this question, I've seen this question of Lee, it comes up my channel, I delete the comments and people go, oh, you're deleting comments. Yeah, I delete comments that aren't nice about people. If you're going to put a comment that's not nice about someone that I care about, for example Lee, and you drop a comment in there, I'm going to delete it because he's my friend, and I'm sure you guys out there, when you have a friend, you're going to back them up. So if I see a nasty comment about Lee on my channel, it's getting deleted. Bye-bye, nasty comment, because he's my mate and I stick up for him and I back him up. So I just wanted to make that clear. The other thing I wanted to say, this is my rant by the way, people are going, what is he on about? But I wanted to say this because it's been bugging me for a while, and I see these comments about, you know, well, he's not at home all the time, he's traveling. That's his job. His job is vlogging. People go out and work on oil rigs, they work in different places, they travel for their work. His job, where he makes his money to pay for things in his life, like his family, his kids and all that stuff. Anyways, I don't want to go on about him too much, but what I'm trying to say is, easy to judge when you're sitting behind a keyboard, yeah? That's my rant over. Anyways, on other notes, I've had a really good time hanging out with him. I've had a fantastic time hanging out with family. I'm going to Wexford tomorrow with a good friend of mine. Quite a few bullies on YouTube lately, Daniel, just keep doing it. Yeah, I have got thicker and thicker skin, to be honest with you. I truly agree with you, Daniel. Not nice putting people down or talking about someone. Gianna Watson, I'm doing good actually. But I just wanted to voice that because, I mean, I don't get a lot of abuse. I get the odd things, people say stuff about me. Yeah, exactly, Tim. I agree 100%. Why would I leave a comment that's slating off a friend of mine? Even a friend, not even a friend of mine, or someone, even another YouTuber that maybe I don't like or get on with, and they start slating that person off. Why would I leave it on my channel? Like, it's just negativity. Like, what's the point? Everyone is everyone is exploring their own ways in life. We are all trying to get through life, and at some stage we all die. So why not be kind along the way and do the right things instead of abusing people and not being nice to people? We all deserve respect. Whether, it doesn't matter what we're doing, whether we're working in whatever job it is. Just try and be kind to people. I'm not saying I'm always perfect, but I just don't like it when I see people slating off my mates, like, and then people question why I would delete the comment. I delete the comment because it's my friend. Anyways, rant over. I could keep going. How are you, Dave Mulready? What's the story? So, and that includes like vloggers that I don't hang around with, like the Night Strider. Like, I gave him a call during when there was a lot of stuff rant time with Daniel, truth for you, 100%. When there was a lot of stuff going around that was kind of really picking on him, and I gave him a call and I said, I don't agree with it. Like, whether or not we talk or not, or we hang out, I still don't agree with the level of abuse people are giving people. It's just not nice, like. And we all have our own past. Like, I guarantee if we dig up the past of people that are abusing these people or me, we'll find stuff. You know, I have a shaded past from when I was a young lad, like. So, and obviously I try to change and I try and do the right thing in life. Be happy, love life, agree, be kind people. All YouTubers that film in Tenerife are all awesome. It's not even that we're all awesome, man. I'm not awesome. I'm just a human being that I do videos, but all of us have flaws and all of us are doing the best that we can in life, you know? Yeah, Vinny, karma is a very big thing. I'm out to Tenerife next March. I do hope to bump into you and I'm over Daniel. I would like to get the chance to meet you. 100% drop into my shop in Pueblo Canaria. I'm normally there. Come and say hello. And that's the other thing I wanted to say to people. Sometimes it might seem like I'm being rude or something when you come into the shop. I might be flat out working, but I have a lot of different things going on at the same time. I've been expanding my business a lot. I'm actually launching a quad company in May. Well, it's an existing quad company that I bought. It's going to be called Tenerife First Quads. It will be launched on the 1st of May, so keep your eye out for that. Let's read some comments here. Thanks for everybody who's asking Christine is getting better. I'm happy to hear, Tim, that Christine is getting better. Always wonder why and what your sayings mean, or am I asking a silly question? Chris Grange. Which sayings are you asking about, Chris? And I'll explain, because a lot of the stuff I say is just having the crack and nonsense. When you back to Tenerife on Monday, early Monday, just don't look in the bottom drawer. What's in the bottom drawer, man? Don't tell anyone about the bottom drawer. Guys, don't forget to smash the like. There's 102 people there watching and only 61 likes. The saying at the end of your vlogs, okay. So keep it country, and if you get it, take it twice. So keep it country, right, is a saying in like rural areas like this, which basically means like be humble, be kind, have some level of humility. Don't get too up in yourself, and then it's just nonsense at the end. And if you get it, so if you get humility, take it twice. It's just a silly thing. I don't know why I did it, but I've been doing it, and I just keep doing it because it's just silly. And I try not to take myself too seriously, although I do sometimes. I hope that explains that, Chris Grange. Which of the excursions that you provide is your favourite one to do? Well, I guess it's the one I've done the most, is boat trips. I guess I like relaxing. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. I like going out on a boat, catching some sun, watching the whales, having something to eat. It's nice. Thanks very much, Nikki, for sharing the company. Yamaha riding, you're a top man. Thank you very much. How is Rick Shelley? Daniel, have you had a catch up with him? I haven't. Actually, I have seen Rick. He popped into my shop there before I came over here. Guys, to be honest with you, I'm not being, it sounds like, oh, I'm so important, I have so much stuff. I'm just quite busy. I've got 3 shops at the moment, looking to open another one, and I've just bought a quad company, so I'm quite busy with work. So the reason why you've seen more vlogs from me, because I'm on holidays and I have time to do the vlogs while I'm over here. And it's nice to do stuff in Ireland because lots of people are doing stuff in Tenerife, and it was just nice to do some stuff in my home area. Josie and the Pussycats. Hi Daniel, you're a great bloke. Lee and you have a lovely friendship. It's nice to be nice. Lee is a good friend, and will remain a good friend. And my loyalties are 100% with Lee, because he's a decent bloke and he's done nothing but be kind and decent, and I watch him help people around him, and some people treat him well and some people don't. But I'm not going to get into that. Disney account. I've never been boiled in oil, but I have been oiled in oil. That's funny. Hey lovely lad, people say horrible things because they're jealous of you and of you, or you do what you want. You do, so why people are so nasty anyway? I think you are brilliant. Thanks very much, Dee. Angela Thomas, 3 thumbs up. You and me were the first vloggers to watch. Very good. And you've got also the Night Strider. Tracy, thanks for watching our vlogs. Dan, would you ever visit Edinburgh? I would love to when I find time. I'd actually, you know where I'd love to go? I'd love to go to Bradford. My mother's from Bradford, and I'd love to go there. I'd love to meet up with Lee in the UK. Lee always makes the effort to come and see me in Tenerife. it's my turn to return the favour. If he wants me to come to the UK and do some vlogs with him in the UK, I'd love to, you know. Let's see. Hi Daniel, nice to see you doing the live. Thanks very much, Tina. Denise Madigan, really enjoy your vlogs. Should do more with Lee. What happened with Lee and Darren John? I guess I don't know. That's between Lee and Darren John. Again, gutted we missed you in Tenerife, my friend. Yeah, I would have liked Pearson's Adventure. I would have liked to do some vlogs with you, but next time. Are you and your girlfriend doing Lanzarote? Yeah, I'd love to do Lanzarote again. Yes, so I'd love to do Lanzarote again. If you come to UK, mate, let me know. We'll meet 100%. Evening, Mark Murphy. What's the crack? You should be doing more videos with you in the videos, as we discussed. So, guys, a quick one. I'm from Halifax, not far from Bradford. Cool, Julie. My mother's from Bradford. She grew up in there. My grandparents had a fish and chip shop in Bradford. I'm not sure exactly where. Where is your favourite place to eat in Tenerife? Kensei. Kensei, hands down, is my favourite place to eat in Tenerife. And I'll tell you, I've eaten there twice. And I'm going to explain this to you because the first time I went there for myself and Sahara's 5-year anniversary of being together. I'm just watching the time because I'm meeting someone for dinner around 8:30. Sahara isn't Tracy with me, unfortunately. She's back in Tenerife. Sahara, if you're watching, love you loads. Looking forward to seeing you on Monday. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Kensei. So we went there for 5 years. Sahara's great, Gianni, sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Kensei. Got sidetracked. So Kensei is in Tenerife. It's near Duke Beach. It's basically, it's a Japanese restaurant. And they do Wagyu beef and all this sort of stuff, up to dubs. And they do a taster menu. So we went there, we sat down, and I'd recommend if you're going there to ask them specifically for the seat at the back of the restaurant near the carp pond. Beautiful, really, really, really beautiful spot to sit. We sat down, looked at the menu, and it said taster menu, 2.5 hours long, €150. And I looked at it and went, now I'm far from this sort of lifestyle. I didn't have a lot of money growing up. Everything I have today, I worked hard for. And I thought to myself, whoa, that's a lot of money. And it's like 2.5 hours. And I thought to myself, I have been to Fuerteventura and I will go at some stage. How much? Yeah, €150. I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute. I have been to Fuerteventura. It was the first Canary Island I went to. I stayed in Carleco, and that's where I did my first ever scuba dive many, many years ago. When I got off drugs first, it was my first sun holiday clean, and it has a special place in my heart. And that started my love for the Canary Islands. So, anyways, back to this meal. So it was €150. And I thought, €150, exactly as someone just said there. How much? Johnny Steele. Don't be looking at me, Johnny Steele. You make me very nervous now. Johnny Steele will look at you, you turn to stone. But €150. So I looked at it, oh geez, €150. No way I'm spending that for a meal. 2.5 hours. And I said, that's a lie anyway. That's not happening 2.5 hours. So I said, you know what? It's not often we get to treat ourselves. Let's just do it. 5 years together, let's give it a go. So we ordered the taster menu, and mother of sweet divine, it was unbelievable. It was 2.5 hours. The best food I've ever tasted in my entire life. It was an experience from start to finish. I don't come from posh backgrounds, and I feel uncomfortable in posh restaurants because I feel out of place. I don't know if anyone can identify that. I don't know, it's something in myself, I just feel out of place. So I'm sitting there, and I just felt that the waitresses and waiters were so friendly. They explained how to eat the food correctly. Yeah, I'll finish the story, Tim. They explained, I'm not a pro like you, Tim. I just jump all over the place. So the food's coming out, and like, Oh man, if you go on my Instagram, actually, the MacMaster Instagram, you'll actually see the food. I think if you scroll down, I took pictures of the food. Actually, Sarah's really annoyed with me. I was more excited about the food than the 5 years, and I'll forever pay for that. But I was blown away, and for weeks after I ate there, I was obsessing about going back and eating again. And everything I ate after that, I was comparing to that food. It was insane. So we went back again with me and 4 mates and Sahara again, and we did it again. And every one of us afterwards agreed that it was the most amazing experience that we had, the best food we ever had. We stayed there for 5 hours. It cost us €200 each with drinks, but it was unbelievable. And I'm not posh. Mark, it's not like, it's expensive, but I didn't feel like it was posh, and I didn't feel out of place. Every time a dish came out, they were literally explaining about the food, how to eat it, and it wasn't like pompous, like you felt like belittled. You felt like they actually really wanted you to experience everything. So I have to say it was fantastic. So to answer the question, as always, I made a short story long. Kensei in Tenerife, Japanese restaurant, hands down the best food I've ever had. Not the cheapest at all, but the best. There you go. Rant over. Let's have a look at a few of these comments. Eugene McGeever, would you like to visit Binley Mega Chipper in Coventry? I don't know. Is it good? We are at the Blue Cactus and Elton. Stop showing off. Did you get a free holiday to Japan for €150 Magic McQuaid's? No, I didn't actually, but I tell you what, hands down, I'd go there this evening. It's so good. I'm actually going to meet a friend of mine at about 8:45 for Chinese food, and it won't be €150. Not into posh restaurants, but Mark, I'm telling you, you need to try this place out. Are you allowed to film at Tandoori Hut? Johnny Vlogger said you can't film there. No, you're not allowed to film there. There's only one vlogger allowed to film there, is my understanding. So, but I will say to you, it doesn't bother me anyways. I'm not really a big food vlogger. I would actually like to do a vlog on Kensei. I actually will do a vlog on Kensei at some stage and show you the food there and do a vlog. And I will say Tandoori Hut is one of the best Indian foods on the island, hands down. And if you're in Tenerife, check it out. Don Foley, what's the crack? You get what you pay for. Yeah, sometimes you don't know, Winnie. Sometimes you go out. So for example, I was happy pay, say €400 for myself and Sahara to go for dinner. It was amazing. It was an experience from start to finish. I would be happier pay for that than go to a restaurant and pay €80 for the two of us and not be really that satisfied with the food. I'd be thinking to myself, oh man, I wasted €80. But literally after that, I was blown away. I couldn't stop talking about it, and it was amazing. So, can you arrange scuba diving trips, Danny? Yes, we can. Be happy, love, live. We can indeed. You can check them out on our website or email us at info@tenerifefirstexcursions.com, where you can arrange whatever trip you want. Looks like 28 degrees in your room, Daniel. You in a t-shirt and cap. It is actually really warm here. I really love these apartments. 7 plates, 7 days in Czechoslovakia. Our next dinner, same owner as Steak 21. Even course taste or better. I'm going to try that, man. I definitely have to try that. Hi, Pauline, from David Butley. Yes, an active holiday. Great meeting lots of online friends and great mountain tour today. Super. Delighted to hear that, David. Anne, having the best time at Charm Newton. Will you be visiting England any time with Lee? I'd love to, Yamaha. I really would love to. Anderson, just Google the place. Food looks delicious. It's insane, mate. I'm telling you right now, it's just beautiful food. You don't have to do taster, man. Just go and have a dish there. Unbelievable. I think they'd be due a Michelin star soon and say, why would you not be allowed to film Tandoori Hut? Some people are so protective, it's crazy. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not a big drama. Johnny Steele, 1 month, 2 weeks and 5 days until myself, Sophie and Isla will be in Los Cristianos. I will be heading straight for Kebab Guru for a posh dinner, meat and chips. Excellent. I look forward to seeing you in Tenerife. I don't know how safe it is, but I certainly look forward to seeing you. The guy does, I looked earlier to see if Lee has got any Fuerteventura. He hasn't got none. We will go there. We actually are planning a trip. We're planning a trip, 2 mopeds, 7 islands. So we're going to go on 2 mopeds across all the islands together. Yeah, that's going to be exciting. keep your eyes out for that one. And Elton at Alan's Homemade Vlogs. Thank you, we are enjoying every minute. So, guys, there's 124 people on, 93 likes, doesn't add up. So let's smash the like. If you don't know how to do that, just close the chat and hit the like button. It helps out helps me out. If we get up to 120 likes, I'll show you around the apartment if you want. So if we get to 120 likes, if you don't know how to smash the like, just close the chat, hit the like, and I'll show you around the apartment quickly, and then I'll probably have to scoot off. So we're at 100 likes, we need 20 more. Hey Carl, what's the crack? Gutted I didn't see you while you're over there, man. If you don't know Carl has a YouTube channel. It's called Carl's Place. It's very, very, very good. Also, Pearson's Adventures also have a YouTube channel. Tim, Living with MS in Tenerife, also has a YouTube channel. Check out all his channels. Like I said before, Tenerife is like Sky. You can have any channel you want. You might dislike listening to me. You might not like my vlogs. There's another vlogger in Tenerife, and there's loads more vloggers. You can check them out. So you can check out all the different vloggers. You got Rick, just Rick. You got Rick and Shelley. I think his daughter's doing a vlog now. Lee's doing vlogs. His daughter's doing vlogs. So there's loads of vloggers out there, and you might just listen to me and think, "Oh, geez, I can't listen to that fella," and you go and find another vlogger. Tony Bennett, Daniel, any chance of a quick burst of yours and MacMaster's song? It can't be done without Lee. So when we go touring the islands, we will sing it for you guys. Guys, we're at 110 likes. If you want to have a look around the apartment, we need to get another 8 likes. We're at 112 now. Professional, mature, very strange comment at David Butler. I don't know what that is on about. Be kind to each other, guys. Are you in Carrick? If so, let's have a look out the window, please. I'm in Carrick, but I swear, like it's dark. I need to get another 5. If I get another 5 likes, I'll show you around outside the window. I need to put my trainers on because it's wet. I'll show you outside the window, and I'll show you around the apartment as well. So 116 likes. Jackie Wheatland, love my vlogs. Thanks very much. Hi, Carl, Tim. We're at 116, so we just need 4 more, guys. Are there many electric cars in Tenerife? Jeez, I don't know. I personally don't think I want an electric car right now. I just don't think the infrastructure's there. And I love my Merc. I love the sound of the AMG. And until the infrastructure gets better, I won't be buying an electric car. One more like. Does it count if I dislike him like again? Yeah, you can dislike me all you want, Tim. That's not very nice though, is it? There we are, 120, right. Let's go walk around. I need to find my trainers because, well, I'll just put the camera out. Here we go. I'll turn this around. So this is the apartment, guys, and I don't know how tidy it is, but so as you can see here, I've been editing, yeah, just editing the vlog here on this Carrick and Shannon, and this is the apartment I'm staying in. It's in Carrick Plaza Suites. And you can see out here, I don't want to go out because the floor's all wet, but this is Carrick and Shannon. Yeah. Okay. The river's over there. That's the Landmark Hotel. And I'm Baltic. I'm going to shut the door again. Just look, it's raining. Shock horror. This is the apartment. So you've got a table, that's my laptop I use for editing. It's a gaming machine which is powerful enough for doing editing on 4K. Kitchen. I went to Lanzarote after you and Lee went, and it's actually a nice island, nice to visit the others for a change. It is a lovely island. Best chipping in is the Chick King in Bedford. D says huge portions cooked fresh to order. I'll have to check it out. My fruit for breakfast. You've got Sandra. I don't know how good the reception's from in here. Hopefully we don't get cut off. This is the hallway. Exciting. Actually, this is one bedroom. There you go. My mate from the UK, James, is coming over today. He's actually landing later on today. And looks like a nice apartment. It's very nice, Angela Thomas. This is my room. That's where I'm staying. and your bathroom. Know how tight it is. Towels hanging everywhere. Yeah, it's nice. I'm really happy here because it's really warm, and coming from Tenerife to the cold, it's not great, like. And Sahar, thank you. I was gonna say I'd be lost without these. I forgot my headphones when she was dropping me to the airport, and she loaned me her AirPods, and I have Dre Beats. But did you get home? Okay, buddy. I assume you're not talking to me. Is this the extra little bit for your butler? Is this it? I don't know. I'm getting more confused, lads. And then you've got another bathroom here. Where's the light? I don't know where the light to that is. Oh, let me see. Look. Guys, I don't even know where the light, oh, it's here maybe. Whatever area. Got another bathroom here. There you go. Jesus, roasting in here, that's what it is. How much is this apartment per night? Well, they looked after me, to be honest with you, because I know the guy that owns these for a long time, and he looked after me price-wise, but I think for the apartment per night it's like 190 quid or something. Ireland isn't cheap, guys, but that, it sleeps a lot of people. They do a lot of hens here, yeah? So you get a lot of hen parties here for them. I'm looking at time. I'm going to wrap this up at, what's your favourite Irish boy band? Funny enough, I don't like boy bands, but I can tell you, we designed, when I worked in architecture for a long time, we designed part of Shane Filan from Westlife's house in Sligo. Unfortunately, he doesn't have it anymore. But yeah, I could get a Japanese meal for that. Good man, true for you. That is very true. You could get a Japanese meal and a drink for that. It's, I don't know, whoever's there going off on one, you have nothing better to do. Anyways, ignore the clowns that come on and write silly stuff. Any sunburn, Dan? I am sunburnt to bits here in Ireland. It's so hot. I'm off to Galway in August. What's it like? Julianne, Galway is a magical city. I love Galway. I went to college there. It is just so much fun. Really student vibe, really tourist vibe, and just great pubs, great place. If you check out Lee's channel, the MacMaster, if you're not subscribed, I assume you are. Me and him did some vlogs in Galway City, so check them out. Am I near Kilrush? No. How come you and Lee haven't had boxty on a breakfast yet? Do you know what? Actually, that's what Disney account. That is a real. The West, and particularly Leitrim's famous for it. The place where they make boxty ain't far from here, and I was gutted that they didn't put boxty on the breakfasts in the places we ate. And I know the place out the road, we just didn't have time. I think we really need to do Ireland proper, me and him, like spend more time here. When are you going back to Tenerife? On Monday morning. Are you having a nice relaxing time? Downtown, I've been back home in Ireland, just chilling out. It is very nice. It has been emotional at the same time, because obviously we come back to spray my mum's ashes, and my dad's not well at the moment, so that's been quite hard. Right, buddy, I'm off. Enjoy, take it easy, man. See you later, Lee. Look after yourself. What's going on? Thank you, Daniel. I've enjoyed it. Thanks, Angela Thomas. Dundee Derek, I hope to see you soon too, mate. Get Lee on that banana boat when he goes back. Yeah, do you know what? When we used to do that banana boat, do you know what happened? We went out and the sea was too rough. We ended up doing the UFO again. And that was like, the first time was great crack. The second time actually was fun at the start, and then it was just proper rough. I caught my arm at one stage. I thought I was going to pull my arm out of my socket. Call into your shop in Los Cristianos about 6 times, but you're never there. George Martin, I'm never there because I'm here. But I normally in Pueblo Canaria is where I am. I go up to Los Cristianos now and again. The main office where I worked is in Pueblo Canaria because my desk is there and it's just easier for me to work. But since we've done up Los Cristianos, if you dropped into Los Cristianos shop recently, we've completely done it up. And it is looking really good. So lots of space. Disney account, thanks very much, mate. See the MacMaster had dance sack again. I've seen that, Chris. I haven't seen the vlog yet, and check it out. But he said, so me and Lee, we message each other time on WhatsApp, and he actually sent me the snippet where they're talking about the dance sack thing, and it was quite funny. But I'm gonna check out the whole vlog. It's a running joke at this stage. He's a funny man. Thanks, Nikki, for sharing my company's website. What are you gonna order tonight from the Chinese? I want to eat something vegetarian. I'm cutting down on meat, guys, because I was in hospital for about 5 days with real stomach problems. They thought it was bladder stones, but it wasn't in the end, and they couldn't figure it out. I had an inflamed stomach. Did loads of tests, and I just realised that I just can't eat meat, that much meat, and so I've been trying to reduce the amount of meat I eat and just eating a lot healthier, and I haven't been suffering with stomach problems since then. So unfortunately, my stomach doesn't digest meat great. In the summer, try Siam Nights, 100%. Lee Redman, hi Daniel, how are you, Lee? Gotta go, you're the man, my friend. See you on Thursday in Puerto Canario, about 10, okay, 100%. See you in there, brother. I'll have that cable for you. What is your favorite takeaway, Chinese or Indian? I like vegetable kung po. It's very, very nice, man. Very, very nice. Truthfully, make sure you get enough protein though. Keeps you full. Yeah, agreed. You can get protein from beans, black beans and stuff. Deborah and Lee at Pearson's Ventures. We thought you were staying longer. See you soon. Lovely people, the Pearsons. Guys, what time are we at? Okay, I'm gonna wrap up in about 4 minutes. Anyone have any other questions, guys? I've been on a rant. Do you know what? On YouTube, I've been watching some interesting stuff. I'll tell you one that I've been watching. It's, let me have a look. I'll tell you what it is. I'm just gonna find it in my WhatsApp messages here. There's a guy, I'm gonna find it here now. It's called, just opened it up now. I'll tell you 1 second. It's a YouTube channel, and it's all about like the Y files, WHY, the Y files, and the guy, like, it's all weird, wacky thought processes and stuff. One is about us being in a simulation and all this. I'm not saying that I believe all this stuff, but it's really interesting. It's always good to think outside the box. So I've been watching his stuff. It's quite interesting. If you haven't seen it, it's called the Y files, WHY files. Interesting, and it's kind of funny because he has a goldfish in a bowl beside him with a tinfoil hat, which is quite funny. The other thing I've been listening to a lot is Joe Rogan. I really like Joe Rogan, his podcast, so I listen to him a lot in the car, and you guys listen to Joe. I'm watching Walk on the Wild Side from Blackpool today, excellent. The other thing I'm watching big time is the Formula One series, which is really, really good. I think it's called Drive to Survive. I have been to Drogheda a long time ago, Stephen. I'm over in June. I have that Mark cap for you. Lee, you're an absolute gentleman. Do you know what I was thinking about you actually when I've been watching? I'm not into Formula One, I never was. I like cars and I like bikes, but I started watching that Formula One series, and it's really, really interesting. Do you watch it, Drive to Survive, Lee? It's really, really good. What team or where do you work in the Formula One? I watch those YouTube channels too. They're good, aren't they? That Y-Files is really, really interesting. I like Peter McKinnon as well, really good. A few folk have asked if I can do an Ask Me Anything interview with you, Dan, as I did with Rick last week. Are you going to be here, bro? If you look, man, you know what I'm like. I'm an open book about my past, about my present. You know, I have nothing to hide. I am who I am, and you're welcome to do that with me, 100%. Me and Denise are going to Ireland with her stick to vlog. Super. Pete and Shell are unemployed. Give us a shout. No need to. I don't know why you got timed out, mate. Or maybe you're just a troll. Why so many Irish people go to Lanzarote? There's so little there in comparison. Yeah, I often wonder that. I don't know, because I lived in Lanzarote for 2 years, and it's full of Irish, and there's not as many go to Tenerife. Although there's been more Irish going to Tenerife. Daniel, enjoy the rest of the holiday. Thanks very much. What do you want to know? I've seen it. I've worked for McLaren for 7 years, but I now work in a small business. But I'm working on the Gordon Murray fan car. Oh, cool. That, Lee, I tell you what, mate. drop into me, I'm gonna wreck your head about asking you about that stuff. I've been really enjoying that. It's really, really cool. I think you need to slow mode on your channel sometime, Daniel. But I wasn't expecting so many people, man. I was honestly thinking I might have 10 people on the live. I haven't, you know, if you look at like the likes of Night Strider or Lee's, just they're full of people on their lives. I don't have as big a following, so I don't expect it to go so fast, you know. Thanks very much, Truth for You. What was I looking? I missed something. Do you know what? I have tried to contact Bushcraft Bear. He never came back to me. I met him, he was a lovely guy. I met him in La Palma. We had a chat. Really nice guy. He invited me onto his channel. I went into his channel for about 5 minutes. And since then, I've messaged him a few times. He never replied to me, so I don't know. He's a busy guy. He's got a lot of subscribers, so I guess he's got a lot on. Over in Tenerife 2 weeks. There's this Josie and the Pussycats. Hopefully I'll catch up, and when I do, I'll take that. Very good. Danny, my favourite MacMaster hashtag Victoria's Secrets. Thanks very much. I didn't know it was a hashtag, but I'll take that. I know it. I remember the whole hashtag thing. Yeah, it is raining in Northern Ireland. Oh yeah, it's raining here constantly. Guys, I'm going to wrap up the live. I really appreciate you joining me. I just said I'd do a quick live, and it's really cool that so many people jumped on. So many nice comments. You listened to me rant about the whole thing about nasty people on stupid forums, giving people mucky insults, which is just nothing better to do. And you don't know anything about the people you're watching. You know a little bit that you see on YouTube. And the real thing is, it's unfair to judge. Even if you know someone, to judge them, you don't know what's going on in their lives, and you don't know enough about them to judge them. Anyways, my rant over. I'd like to thank the moderators for taking the time out of their evening to come on here and moderate my live. I'd like to thank all you lovely people for joining me on the live. It's been a pleasure chatting to you. Thank you for all the nice questions. Thank you for all the nice comments. And I hope you have a beautiful evening. I'm going to head out into the rain, brave the rain, go and have some Chinese with a really good friend of mine, and I'm heading to Wexford tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to being back in Tenerife in the sunshine. I'm going to enjoy my weekend. Guys, you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for all you lovely people, and stay blessed, and keep it country. And if yeah, someone asked me what this means, I don't know what it means, so keep it country, and if you get it, take it twice, guys.